Hey, today I'm going to tell you the difference between wholesaling and wholetailing, both real estate investing concepts for off-market acquisition and what some people do. There are full-time wholesalers. You don't find a lot of people who are called full-time wholetailers, but I am going to explain the difference between the two. If you're a real estate investor or looking to become a real estate investor, you probably had somebody tell you that wholesaling is the way to go. I'm telling you it's not, but today I'm just going to explain the difference. My name is Jonathan Green. I've been investing in real estate for more than 30 years. I have an off-market property acquisition company called Streamline Properties. And we also have an on-market real estate team called Streamline Properties On Market, brokered by eXp Realty. So when we're talking though about wholesaling occurs virtually all off market. If you are a real estate agent and you bring a buyer to buy a wholesale, that is still processed on the market through your brokerage. But wholetailing is something that I believe should always be done in the front end, finishing end on the market. I'm going to explain why. Wholesaling is you are a real estate investor or a wholesaler. You're going to market to off market properties. Once you get into a conversation with somebody off market, instead of telling them, well, let's just get a little bit something straight, a lot of wholesalers lie and say, I'm going to buy the property from you. It's actually not at all what's happening. The wholesaler is placing a contract for a sale on the property. Most have no intention of buying the property themselves. It has an assignment clause, which means they're allowed to assign the contract to another end buyer. And the way that wholesalers make money is they will have a contract signed with the seller and them for them to allegedly buy the property for, say, $300,000. And then they will go and sell the contract on assignment, assign the contract to somebody else for $330,000. They make $30,000. It does have to be disclosed to the seller. That is not always done at the correct time frame, but that's how wholesaling works. You're going to put a property under contract as a wholesaler. You're then going to sell that contract, and you're going to get what I call the spread in the middle, or whatever is left. You put it with the seller for 300. You're going to wait. You're going to sell it to somebody for 330. When they close, you get cashed out on the 30. So that is still a one closing because you're allowed to assign the contract. You don't have to double close those. It's just one closing. When it comes to wholetailing, it's a different story. Wholetailing, I prefer. I would go off market, do the same type of acquisition, get in touch with a seller. Instead of saying I'm going to wholesale and sell to someone else, I have much more leverage when I say, well, I'm going to buy it straight from you for cash. I'm going to purchase the property. I'm going to close on the property. And then I'm going to what some people call lipstick the property, which is just clean it up, like get a cleaning crew in, clean everything, do some minor fixes, do a home inspection, make sure I'm catching everything. And then I'm going to turn that out. I'm going to put it on the market as an agent to get maximum scope of people coming in. I'm going to let everybody see it. And I'm going to disclose my inspection report because I want to get the best offers. In order to get the best offers, I want to have a fully transparent investment property for another investor. And that is the way, as a real estate agent, you can participate in off-market to on-market transactions without affecting your real estate license. So wholesaling, put a fake contract down, sell that contract to someone else, get money from in between. One closing. Wholetailing, buy the property, clean it up, do a little bit of stuff, do an inspection, disclose it all, put that property on the market, sell it for much more, close, two separate closings. Sometimes people try to do double closings on either or of these principles, where you close once and then there's bridge money to get to the second closing when they're making the first person close. I don't love that. I much rather wholetail, which is just closing myself. I own it. I'm going to put the utilities in my name, everything. I'm going to clean it, take maybe a week to 2 weeks to just kind of get it show ready. Just going to turn it out. It's still an investment property. I'm not doing like giant repairs or anything, but the difference is you're marketing to a much wider audience. Wholesaling cannot be publicly distributed. It can only go out through an email list, so it can't get posted on open websites and things like that. So it's only going out through distributed email lists for wholesalers. So that's only going to have however many people are on the email list. For me, the reason I like wholetailing is I can close, I can take full control of the property. I can also own the inspections. When people know what's wrong, you're going to get better bids and you're going to have less deals fail in inspection. A lot of wholesale deals, someone closes, they sneak in an inspection even though it's as is, and then they get panicked because there's stuff wrong with it that they didn't know about. So I'd rather just clean it out. I'm going to make much more money on the wholetail. And as an agent, great, I'm getting that listing commission too. So I'm pulling in another 2.5% on that. And that's why it's great to have your real estate license as an investor. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions about wholesaling or wholetailing, put it in the comments below and I'll answer. Have a great day.